So we were discussing a female reproductive system, and that a basic intro was done till last video. Today we are going to see a little detail and structure of ovary. So let's see. Ovary structure. So let's see what's written. So before I just continue, first thing, this is going to be our excretory reproductive organ, not organ, but they basically these are present in paired form, which are called as gonads. These are present in paired form and are female reproductive organ. So I'm sure it's clear. Let's of course you want to understand like that, so we need to create picture. They have a separate opening. Okay, so let's see if I make this kind of structure. So yes, we are pretty good to go. First thing you'll see, they have a cortex like region over here, cortex like region here. Then you will see they have blood vessels and the inner one structure as well. Here you will see they have ovarian follicles. If this the egg, so it get covering by follicles, like a lot of other cells combined, they form a structure like these. That's called as ovarian follicles again. And this middle one is also egg, as I mentioned before. Then like egg or an ovum. Then here we also have another blood vessel, and this entire ovary length around 2 to 4 centimeter. Then comes another part which is about stroma. So this is kind of a stroma. This is this long, and you'll also see. So what you'll see here, so this is only the starting. If I just continue, because this ovarian follicles are again divided into so many parts. How? So we need to create a picture, like we need to make a picture before I make you understand that. So what you'll see, a region, first a region like this, something like this. So I'm sure it's clear to you. Then comes our a lot of important parts. What you'll see first thing you'll see kind of a structure in the middle over here. That's a structure called as what? That's called as oplasm or central region, or it's also called as oplasm. And this outer one is also called as plasma membrane, and we are also called as wet line membrane. Then comes our another part, which is here, like here you'll see structure called as cortex. Then comes, like this was also, if you're thinking what's difference here, so for sure you will get that, otherwise it's the same till here. What you'll see, first thing you will see one kind of a structure over here. The structure you see is, this is egg, as I mentioned. Then it get covered by other parts, this called as ovum. So this one structure called as primary follicle. These are around 60 to 80k before the puberty start, like before the age of other things. Like before puberty it would be like 60 to 80k eggs and these all. Then what will happen after this, it will go to another part. We have like oogonia. If it is mentioned oogonia, which is going to be the first part, then it will be divided into two such parts. And after that, what you will see, this will again become like this. This is structure called as primary oocyte. After the primary oocyte, like till here, this phase called as prophase 1. But after that, what will happen, this will be divided into other parts. So here this is structure called as ovum, and this one called as secondary oocyte. So this means secondary oocyte is going to be developed. So when secondary oocyte is developed, so what you'll see here, you will see another kind of structure similar to this, but this will be called as This would be called as secondary oocyte, secondary follicle. Then comes our third part. Here you will see kind of third part. So after this third part is also so this third part is also called as tertiary part. So if you're thinking as they become more in number, so they might not have a good good work, but you're quite wrong, because this tertiary is quite important. Why tertiary is important? Because they have another structure, and the structure like what see, so they have another structure, that is structure called as antrium. What you'll see in this structure, antrium, which is simply a kind of this structure, which have this kind of structure called as antrium, and they have a fluid filled with this. So that's also, they have a fluid formation over here. See what's happening, they have fluid formation. So this means it's quite important because they provide fluid and a lot of things like that. Then comes our fourth part. After that, what you'll see, there will be another structure. This structure is called as what? This called as canaphal follicle. Again, after this one part, you'll see other parts over here. These parts called as what? Let's go with this color now. So after this follicle, this part, you'll see second oocyte. Second oocyte will become started, like they will started. After this one, you'll see another kind of structure which I'm mentioning here. After secondary oocyte, that's become corpus urethri. So what's this? That's corpus urethri, uretus. That's also called as progesterone hormone. So I'm sure it's clear to you. Then comes after this part, you'll see another part over here. So it's like a structure continued. Then this structure is going to be called as corpus cellus, and if there's no fertilization, so it will continue, like they will die, and these also like they don't have major function. After that, you'll see this is called as corpus simply. Then comes the end part. This is the region, so I'm making here that region called as corpus callosa. So what will happen here, you'll see here, if there's no fertilization, so they will like cancel, they will not have any functions. I'm sure then again the cycle would be continued. So I'm sure it's clear to you. Then after that, we have the outer layer called as what? So the outer layer called as tunicle albuna. Some charts clear to you, which is also called as outer layer. So yes, this was internal structure of ovary. I'm sure it's very much clear to you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.